entrepreneurship skills. Building something indigenous. Starting your kind of work or job, setting up a business requires several skills. The capability and willingness to build create. Manage a business venture along with all of the risks to earn a profit is entrepreneurship. For example, you are really good at creative art and you want to start selling your own artwork. This becomes a business for which you have to diligently build a portfolio of your work, showcase your work, earn trust, and finally be able to earn from your work. The risk would then be the questions you ask yourself generally, like, what if I cannot sell anything? What if I don't have enough money to buy my art supplies? What if the buyer is not satisfied with my work? All these questions would become risks for your business and you would slowly mitigate one after the other and move with your startup business. These risks are common for anything you are building new. There isn't anything to worry about. You just have to keep persisting and start expanding your business. The other option for many people is to take up a job, which is a standard 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. timings, where the boss will tell you what to work on and you would simply follow the schedule and requirements from your boss and work as a team. This setting is less risky compared to starting something of your own, and so many people opt to be job holders. Entrepreneurs create business and set up job opportunities for other people. Most naturally, entrepreneurs need several qualities to set forth on the tricky path. What are entrepreneurship skills? Entrepreneurial skills incorporate various kinds of soft and hard skills. These skills are crucial when you start your very own business firm. Various hard skills include financial and technical skills. Besides these mastering, several soft skills are a wise thing to do if you plan to become an entrepreneur. Leadership, problem solving, and communication skills are among those that need to be mastered. Proficiency in these skill sets will inevitably make you a better entrepreneur. You will appear approachable and will be efficient in your performance as an entrepreneur. How important are entrepreneurship skills? Inculcating the skill sets needed to be an entrepreneur is an education in itself. It needs you to be more creative and demands you to be a better decision maker. It develops a potential to analyze, think, create, and innovate. It makes you recognize the dynamic of the business and economic world. Entrepreneurial skills improve flexibility and adaptability in individuals. Examples of entrepreneurship skills: business management. For example, if you have a significant individual project in school, you would first plan how you want to come up with the presentation, what types of material to use, how to present, how long to present, what props to use, and then finally you would perform on the big day. For your work to be most productive, you plan well and then execute well. This is what you do on a large scale where you have a team to which you delegate work when you start your own business. Teamwork and leadership. Let's consider an example. Now, carrying the last example forward, let's assume that you are leading a group project. As a leader, you must guide your team in the right direction, right from helping them out with understanding their topics to guiding them in case of any confusion in presenting them. You should be the team leader. Similarly, in a business, you are the leader. And if you want to achieve success in your business, you need to ensure that the others on the team are on the same page as you. And all of you need to work as a team to achieve greater success, both in terms of your school project and business. Communication. Suppose you, as the team leader in the school project, do not communicate your expectations properly to your team members. In that case, there is going to be miscommunication leading to the last-minute blunders. So, let's say you have a geography project and you need to cover Europe. Now, if your team members have no clue which country in Europe to work on, there might be chaos in the result. So, if there are 3 members in your group and all 3 work in the same country, there is duplication of work. In this case, the efforts put in by each member is a total waste of time, and in the end, the project is a failure. However, if you take the initiative and allocate 3 countries each to each member, they know exactly what to do, and the outcome will be in your favor. Monetary skills. Typically, entrepreneurs are very creative but not financially sound or strong. So, you take help from your friends and family initially or learn the basics of money management, or you can hire a professional when your business gets that far. Discussing these topics with your parents, siblings, friends, or reading the basics of finance will help you a lot as a young budding entrepreneur. Problem solving skills. Let's take an example to understand this better. Say you fought with your friend. Initially, it started as verbal arguments, but later, you both picked up a fight. You have a bleeding elbow and your friend's shirt is torn into pieces. Seeing this, your teacher takes you to the principal. Now, you think that you were not at fault, and on the other side, your friend feels the same. In this situation, what does the principal do? As a last resort, they might call your parents. But before doing this, they might want to understand what happened. In the end, whoever is at fault, the principal will resort to giving both parties equal punishment. Why? It is because both parties were equally involved in the fight. You both created the problem. Hence, both parties will be punished. This is a classic example of problem-solving skills. Your principal is the ultimate leader of the school. She is the decision maker. You need to understand that problems are everywhere, but the most important thing to have is the skill to solve them. Strategic and critical thinking. Let's consider the game of football. Do you think the players win without a strategy? No. The captain of the team is always behind the field placements. This is why 11 players occupy 11 different spots on the ground to defend, attack, and cover the environment better. The end goal is to stop the opposing team from making a goal, but the planning and strategy that goes behind this is the actual secret to victory. Technical skills. What if we told you that software helped you organize your notes, create a to-do list, and help you achieve your daily goals? More like an accountability partner. Yes, that's right. There is a software called Notion that allows you to create a to-do list, take notes, organize your monthly schedule, plan your week, and so many more features that an amazing add-on for students like you. And the best part? It's 100% free. Organizational and networking skills. Your teacher knows each student in the class very well. She knows their skills, their strengths, and their weaknesses. This is exactly why she can suggest students who dance well to the dance teacher for an upcoming school event. She knows exactly who to send for debate competitions. She knows who will ace the singing competition. She also knows who is capable of dominating the sports field, and lastly, she knows who's the artistic one in the class. A teacher would never send a student for a quiz who is not very good at studies. So, how does she do this? This is called networking skills. Let's take another example. The night before your exam, apart from revising your notes, what do? The answer is simple. Organize. You organize your pen, pencil, sharpener, eraser, set your bag, keep your writing pad, iron your uniform, and put an alarm for the next day, so that when you wake up in the morning, you do not have to run around searching for things. This is the best example of organizational skills, and after growing up, this skill will take you places. As an entrepreneur, being organized is crucial. Paying your rent on time, paying your taxes on time, paying your employees on time, everything counts as organizational skills. If you are thinking these are too many skills and too difficult, don't worry. You are working on all these skills indirectly on your school team projects and also developing some soft skills with your friendship groups, etc. All you have to do now is to go through this list and make sure you are following what needs to be done to become the best and follow that to the extent possible. You will slowly get there. To succeed as an entrepreneur, 5 basic skills. Never cease learning. One should be willing to learn and should never let go of an opportunity where one might obtain knowledge. It's a given in any field that learning is a must. It doesn't matter how intelligent Einstein was. If brought back to life, you cannot expect him to catch up with the current scientific advancements. There has to be a process. In the case of Einstein, he will need to learn and understand the progression of science as it took place in all these years, and then somewhere he will be able to be at par with current events. Failure management. Being an entrepreneur, you have to learn to be thick-skinned. For example, if you failed once in a class test, should that stop you in acing your other test? Absolutely not. You need to be thick-skinned and accept that failure is a part of success. Yes, without failure, achieving success is impossible. Because unless you do not know what failure feels like, how will you succeed? Financial management. When you own a business startup, you need to understand the accounts and finances. Profits earned and the losses incurred should be at the tip of your fingers. It is a vital skill for entrepreneurs. When you get your pocket money for the month, do you spend it all in one day or do you save it up to spend it on things you like? Say you want to buy a bag worth Rs 5,000. Your pocket money for a month is Rs 2,000. Now, if you plan it smartly, you can save either 500 or Rs 750 per month and easily buy the bag in 8 to 10 months. But if you have a reckless spending habit, the bag will forever remain out of reach for you. Similarly, as an entrepreneur, you need to know how to manage your money. If you spend all of it recklessly, who will pay your bills? Creativity. Every problem has a creative solution. This is exactly why it is called a problem, because you cannot think through your logical mind. To solve this, you need to put your creative mind to use. This is when you try to identify the loophole, create an effective solution that eliminates any lack, and boom, your problem is solved. This is where entrepreneurs always win. Lending an ear. Communication is a valuable skill to possess even in your personal life. Listening to the opinions of others, lending an ear to their problems and interests, and being equally vocal about your expectations will mend a lot of issues.